bar god, bar god, bar god. Yikes. We held so much water, I wanted to put a levee in my house. This is the Danny Myers versus Charron show. This is Charron, the smack killer, showing up to New Orleans, Louisiana with 3 fire rounds. They have
screaming deed in my belly. Y'all about to see a veteran flop. This nigga's scared to play Jenga. He was always scared of the block, bitch nigga. Y'all watching me slaughtering this fiend. He was talking about continue. So I grabbed that 50 clip and put an extra quarter in the machine. Oh, God!
This nigga gonna die.
What, nigga?
Yo, you been a martyr. Crazy when I lift this laser, that shit gets darker. This ray gon' point at everyone, like Arsa's old business partner. God has 10 commandments. God has 10.
Yo, honestly, yeah, I'm just starting right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting right there with Danny versus Charron. Battle of the night. Both of them had performances of the night. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. Like, first of all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm pulling up to the gym. It's like 6:50 in the morning and shit. You know, I get to it how I get to it early. You know what I'm saying? I don't got a second to waste on the clock. Right? So, it was like a 2-3 day. It was like a two-day event. You know what I'm saying? They had the event the night before. And I'm giving y'all some feedback and some dialogue because I know people really be wanting to hear what the fuck I got to say. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be thinking, you know, I like sometimes. And first of all, shout out to everybody out there that watches this content, whether religiously or in passing. Shout out to my brother Showtime SP and everybody that fucks with us. And I wasn't even really going, I didn't have a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? The weekend is here. I got kids. If it ain't battle rap, if I'm not involved, like business-wise, like part of the production, part of the pay-per-view, like part of the event, I don't really have time to sit around like a whole day anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I hear some of the, I have my headphones on, throw the pods in, I'll listen to them, and I'll hear the battles, and I'll go back and I'll watch a lot of shit later. Shout out to Arsenal, shout out to UW for returning. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal did one of the toughest things to do in battle rap, which is to put together a high-level event with a lot of MCs, a lot of money going out, and, you know, making it successful. You know what I'm saying? And overall, it was a pretty successful event. It was a couple of really good battles on there. Like I said, that Arsenal versus Capo, you can peep that. That's a good battle. You got that Danny versus Charron. That Danny versus Charron is gonna definitely shake some shit. Rebuttals, flows, bars, material, bar god. And Charron too. Very tough MC to beat, and he could perform in any room. Like, that's the thing about Charron. There's very few places where Charron can't go get off, have freestyles, have rebuttals, and build a classic. I was talking to Danny a couple weeks ago, and I knew once I seen him versus Charron on the card, I asked, was it 3 rounds? I definitely asked, was it 3 rounds? Let's address this 1 round, 3 round shit. So I seen Geechi Gotti battle against Ness, and it was a 1-rounder.
He made you walk for cheesecake, then deserted you.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
All right, so shout out to Ness, everything that he's got going on. City of Philadelphia, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, legend. You're not beating Geechi Gotti in no fucking 1-rounder because most of the people that are there have never seen him before. A lot of the people that can see Geechi Gotti in different places aren't flying to LA, ain't flying to Miami, to Florida, to New York to watch him battle. They find out that he's in a booth right in their backyard, and the nigga only got to drive 10 minutes down the road and see Geechi Gotti, one of their favorite battle rappers. You set yourself up from the beginning. I don't know what the fuck you was thinking. You know, Ness did this Ness thing, but Geechi Gotti literally can take the oldest angles, make them so crazy, and bomb on your ass. Diddy Cheesecake. You've been hearing about this shit for the last 20 years.
The environment. 100%. So it's like we got to pay attention to what's going on.
100%.
If shots is fired down the block, you know, we don't need the Citizens app to know what's going on out there.
He sent y'all to get some dessert, then he deserted you, and he bombed on you. He blew that whole shit up. Like, he was wilding. You know what I'm saying? And that's Geechi Gotti on a whim. Geechi Gotti probably woke up and wrote that shit this morning. That's how nice that nigga probably didn't even write that shit down and cleared you. You know what I'm saying? But it was a 1-rounder that wasn't announced. They keep doing this shit. It's not just UW, you know what I'm saying? Arsenal's a slick nigga. Shout out to Arsenal. Shout out to City of Jersey. I already knew that some of these battles was going to be hit up under the rug 1-rounders. So Danny and Charron was a 3-rounder fire battle. Geechi Gotti, Ness. Geechi Gotti smoked. I mean, what else do you expect? T-Top choked.
Boy, they in here booing T-Top. That nigga is choking.
Wait, no, wait.
Niggas is mad, boy. T-Top in here choking. Nigga. What the fuck wrong with this nigga, man? How you choking? How you choking, bro? Nigga, you a whole veteran. You up here choking. How you doing?
Shout out to DZ. I'm not hating, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all niggas be thinking I be hating and shit, but I be calling it like I call it so I can't spoil it. So he chokes against him all wild and crazy, you know what I'm saying? And he was outside, like I seen Top promoting his shit and telling niggas to get inside. And DZ, you better be ready, goes up there and fucking chokes, you know what I'm saying? So it was probably the first of the month battle, get the bill money and shit. And what's crazy is I seen Roc was supposed to battle on the card too. Tay Roc was supposed to battle some nigga named Aladdin who probably ain't had the money to come up with it. And then he was supposed to battle Bandit. But then nigga was supposed to battle everybody in New Orleans. He probably gonna battle Lil Wayne or a fucking Lil Baby next, right? So I seen Bandit Montana going off about people saying he backed out the battle. People were saying that you know, Bandit Montana had backed out the battle or whatever the case may be. Then Bandit Montana releases a series of tweets saying that, yo, he was not about to pay Tay Roc no figures on 2 weeks of notice and this, that, and the third. I be telling you, that's why I don't be liking this whole new guy versus the vet, where the new guy is paying the vet to battle him and all that shit. I don't be really subscribing to that because a lot of the dudes that be getting them shots don't even deserve them shots. Like, they're just buying a shot. I could pay goods $10,000 or $15,000 and he probably charged me like 20. Who knows? I don't care. I wouldn't pay it though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these new guys, you can't buy the clout. Now, I'm not saying that with Bandit Montana. Bandit Montana is actually an MC who went through Gates of the Garden, built his name, got on URL, battle rider, has a career, and made it through the fucking crucible process. This man have been through the final exams. He don't need to pay to battle Roc. He don't need to. So whoever thought that was a good idea was a bad idea to begin with. Because he don't need to pay. What's he paying him for? Shout out to Roc and everything that he's got going on. But if fucking Montana just does his thing on URL, they gonna put him in front of the nigga anyway. Shout out to Roc, he battled everybody. He was gonna get him anyway. So there was no need for him to do that. I do feel like it was one of them plays where, you know, we got my man's name on the card. His name is buzzing as in Roc. We got him in a battle. We know the battle's not gonna happen, but fuck it, we just let the shit. We didn't let it go anyway, you know what I'm saying? We see his name on the card and shit. He still was in the building, you know what I'm saying? Shit, he was in the building. So, what else? The night before they had some battles, it was War Ready, or I believe that's the name of the card, Capo's card or whatever the case may be. Shout out to Capo, shout out to the city of New Orleans. I did see a couple of them. Most notably was Rock Lee versus Coffee Brown.
You wanna know why I'm really in your space, Roc? Because I heard about your clash with Moon, you fake ass bitch.
Oh my God!
Oh, that was fire. That was fire.
You wanna know why I'm really in your space, Roc? Because I heard about your clash with Moon, you fake ass bitch. Let me know if you want in war. Cremate, rocking a base that's home decor, Rob Mangler.
That was
Rob
hard.
Mangler. Roc won't never return. This ain't WrestleMania.
Oh.
Coffee Brown had a very serviceable round. She did her thing. It was a one-rounder too. A lot of one-rounder shit going on. She did her thing, but Rock Lee won.
I'm bad cooking, so don't pull up with that bullshit, okay? You get buried today. You know what happened to the last hoe that did too much? She got carried away. Like me and my dad.
That was fire. That's true. That was fire.
Roll up in the 504 and now your ass for packed. Say, little bitch, you don't know where you at. Right. Like, I won't dip right quick to get the gat.
Rock Lee was wild. I was like, whoa, when you start rapping like that? I knew she was in the Bags and Bodies house and shit, and I had seen her in the little in the battle that she had with the other chick where she was crying all in her space and shit like that. And the Coffee had said something about it, but Rock was bombing. That was a good Rock Lee. I ain't even gonna hold you. If y'all know her, y'all let her know that said motherfucker wildin', man. That shit was crazy. She had one of the better for a one round. She had some smoke this weekend. I ain't even gonna hold you. But overall, cool UW event. The audio was Claudio. Sometimes when I would be listening to the battle, it sounded like I was listening to that shit in the other room.
Nigga, please.
I know I be wearing AirPods, and sometimes I know I be on my phone, and I know I'm old. But I know when I listen to a lot of events, I don't have the audio. It was a lot of audio shit. A lot of audio. The audio was A, B, C, D grade, probably like a C minus, C plus. It wasn't grade at all. I'm just, call it like you call it. I'm just a consumer. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no rumor. I'm just a consumer. Arsenal versus Capo, pretty good battle. You have to watch that. You know what I'm saying? And let me know how y'all feel about it. But for the most part, Danny Myers versus Charron is going to be one of the battles, if not, that you're going to take from here and say they put on. You know what I'm saying? And then when you see all of the names on there, you kind of know that that's what they're going to do. But I did not. I'm going to be honest with you. I did not peep the whole joint. It was like 25 battles on there. And then you got situations where niggas are saying, oh, I'm not paying this person $10,000 to battle him and all that. So I'm looking at it like all the new guys that I never heard of are basically paying the other people to battle them. I don't really see a spirit of competition because I see checks. Niggas is just showing up to get paid. Oh, he ain't got my back end, I ain't battling type shit. And you can't blame them because you can't have battlers that sometimes it's battle that people never really even heard of. Like I never heard. The first time I'm hearing about X, Y, and Z should not be them battling against a super big name. Oh yeah, B Magic and Shotgun Suge was on the card too. I had Magic. Suge was real choppy and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he had the one bar where he said, I trashed the crib, leave the whole shit dirty like Mook House.
Should've took the hoop route. We on gang time with the troops out. You should've took the hoop route. You should've took the hoop route. I trashed his crib, leave garbage everywhere like Mook House. You know who I leave garbage everywhere like Mook House.
But he stumbled and stuttered all the way to the shit, which was crazy. I was like, yo, how you gonna have a big ass haymaker, but he's stumbling and stuttering just to get to it? So the haymaker landed, but he stumbled and stuttered all the way to it. So I'm like, a lot of these guys, I don't feel like took the opportunity as far as like to super prepare, because there's MCs who's gonna always prepare. Danny Myers is gonna give you 2,000% every time. He's going in and out. Bar God. Charron's gonna prepare. You know what I'm saying? Other guys, if I'm good, if I'm not, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, they'll choke, they'll stumble through rounds and shit. For the most part, Arsenal does have a pretty good thing going, you know what I'm saying. New Orleans Crown was pretty fair. They was giving reaction when they needed to, you know what I'm saying. They booed niggas when they need. They booed when niggas started choking and shit. Shout out to New Orleans. Boo them niggas.
Listen to this nigga. Don't listen to this nigga. Don't listen to this nigga. This nigga ain't got no sense.
Waiting all day, standing online, getting patted down, all that shit. You wasting your time, gotta find a babysitter. Them niggas started choking. Let them know. Y'all niggas did the right thing. I would've did the same thing. Fuck all that. I'm not spending no $50, $7,500 to come up in here and niggas can't remember their raps. Niggas can't remember their raps. Hell no. But for the most part, overall, a pretty solid event. I'll have to go back and peep some of the certain other battles. I ain't gonna lie, I was just highlight watching. I was looking for the bigger names and the bigger battles. I was like, man, I ain't about to watch 35 niggas I never heard of on a Saturday. Now, I could probably watch y'all niggas on Tuesday or Wednesday or like a Thursday evening after Bible study, but I'm not watching 35 new cats on no Saturday. My life just don't work like that. There's a lot of people whose lives work like that. My life just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the new UW. It's good to see the new UW come back. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see them. He got to do an event in Jersey. I know he's down in Orlando now, Arsenal, as far as where he's at career wise. But you know, if you go have a UW, you definitely want to have a new UW event in New Jersey. And I seen a lot of people ask me, was I there? Was I going to be there? No. When it comes to battle rap nowadays, if I don't have any business there, I don't have no business there. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody calls me and we have business and I'll go somewhere and we'll do business, that's one thing. Shout out to everybody out there doing their motherfucking thing, because I'm doing mine. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the new UW. Hopefully these battles make it out. But dog, that motherfucking Danny Myers versus Charron. If you don't see nothing else from last night, be sure to see that. Shout out to my brother Showtime SP. Shout out to everybody watching this content religiously. I got to get to the gym, you know what I'm saying? I got to get to work. I can't sit up here and talk to y'all niggas all day. It won't even go the right way. Gang, 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 don't bang. You already know what the fuck going on. Keep your money long. Da, 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 da.